Hey, yo, check it out. This is the Wild Cowboy with a lot of style, boy, the great Sadat X of Brand Nubian. And you're watching The Dribble on Gully TV. That's right, The Dribble on Gully TV with your man, the Wild Cowboy with a lot of style, boy, one of one, the untraceable, no known DNA, punks him up to get beat down. Come on, motherfuckers, come on.
The neighborhood. But I got caught up. I went to juvenile placement. I did about 18 months.
Yeah.
So when I'm in this juvenile placement, I was already hot on the streets. But when I get in this placement, I got 18 months to sit down.
Yeah.
And this is where I created Reed Dollaz. This is where Reed Dollaz really began, because that whole 18 months I was writing retardedly, like crazy. I came home with $1 million. And when I came home, Big Star was right there for me. You know what I mean? My man Eddie Morris was like, yo, you gotta get on Star. Star heard me.
Yeah.
You wanna get on the road? I'm like, shit, I ain't got nothing to lose.
Right.
Let's get it.
And when he took you to Harrisburg?
We went to Harrisburg first.
Tell me what it was like getting on the road and battling, representing Philadelphia at such a young age.
Man.
Held that shit down, by the way.
Man, thank you, brother. I appreciate that.
Yeah.
Man, it was, it's a feeling I can't really describe. Like I said, I was the man in the hood running around. I was smashing everything around the city. So to step out the hood for the first time and, you know, get on the road, go up the highway, and go to another neighborhood and rep like that. We was 20 cars back to back on the highway. Like it was a sight to see, man. It was dope, man. It was just, I can't really describe the feeling, bro.
Right.
You know what I mean? Fresh out of placement. It's like, let's get it. I got $1 million. I'm so motivated. I'm so locked in on it. That was a great time to be alive.
When Kobe Bryant was questioned about some of the guys that defended him and gave him problems and shit like that, he mentioned Tony Allen, a guy named Tony Allen. If it was somebody in the battle rap culture that gave you some problems, who would that be?
We're talking about DVD era or like battle rap, URL?
You could say
anybody.
I was thinking overall, URL and everything.
Okay.
Who would that person be?
I say the person that I give the most respect to is two of them. One for his consistency, Joey Jihad.
Okay.
And Meek. Meek was consistent, man.
Okay.
Meek was very consistent. You know what I'm saying? Like, I never seen him lie to kick it.
Right.
He wanted that shit, and he knew the formula. In order to be the best, you gotta get at the best. And at that time, I was already buzzing. That's what I'm saying. Like, I'm before me because I was already on Too Raw for the Streets doing me. He didn't battle rap like us.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? He was just freestyling little shit on little DVDs and stuff. But so I was already popping, and he was just consistent. I remember I tried to block that shit too for like months. One of my homies was like, listen, bro, I know how you are. You don't want to get shit no shine, but I'll say something.
Yeah.
And it was on.
I expected you to mention Murder Move. I did, and I noticed you kept it Philly.
Yeah.
But the thing with Move, y'all had something that was going on. Could you give me some insight? Just something, because it seemed like it was a good. And I was in the building that night.
Okay.
He ran over Young High.
Yes, he did.
I was there.
Yes, he did.
And that was supposed to be your battle.
Yeah, I was. Okay.
So what exactly happened? Why didn't you end up battling that night?
I was signed.
That's what it was?
I was in a contract. The same deal that we talking about?
Yeah.
I was in that deal.
So what was it that you had something to lose as far as image and shit like that?
Yeah, we was like, they were trying to take me from the streets to make me an artist.
Yeah.
We just flew from Scott Storch crib. I'm talking about this Scott, when Scott was Scott.
Yeah.
40-foot yacht Scott.
Right.
We down motherfucking Star Island, Miami. I'm at Nori crib in Miami. We getting verses from Nori, beats from Scott Storch.
Yeah.
Ain't had time to go. Nigga, we got $300,000 invested in you right now.
Right.
Ain't got time to go battle raps. So as he was popping his shots, you know, it was like, It happened later in life. And I still didn't think that, I don't even think that should have been the setting. They say I won, of course, and that's fine, but I still didn't like the battle. I think it could have been in a different setting. I don't like that. I'm fine with doing that. Big crowds, all that people talking over all that bullshit. Let's get in an intimate space. Let's let these, you know what I'm saying? Like, let's let these bars speak. You know what I mean? Made a best man win type shit. So Like I said, man, I got much love for Mook. I got music with Mook. These are my guys. You know what I mean? Like, I respect that nigga so much. MT Rex, all these niggas. You know, when the gloves on, but that's my guys.
Right.
Yeah.
Why does it seem that whenever a new battle rapper come out and he's picking up momentum, he has to battle Reed? Your name has to come up. It's like these dudes that grew up watching y'all on the internet, they like almost like fantasize about standing in front of the sensei. What you think about that? Because I noticed that you ended up getting in with Easy the Block Captain, and he was building his momentum in the Northeast. And whenever somebody get hot, they just throw you into it. How you feel about that?
You gotta see me.
Yeah.
And I mean, I'm not dead, and I'm out here and I'm active. Yeah. And you gotta see me. I'm the nigga you gotta unlock on Mortal Kombat.
So you with it?
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
For sure. I'm Bob Barker right now. I'm really trying to retire and focus on my artistry, be an artist, putting out records and things like that. Yeah. But I'm Bob Barker. You know, if the price is right, I'll pop out on you little niggas. But yeah, man, it's actually an honor to me, and I don't look at it in no weird way. Like, it's an honor to me, bro. You got to think about it. This is what, 22, 23 years later? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? That is a blessing, my dog. So, like, I'm not one of them dudes that's like, yeah, they on my dick. Nah, I don't look at it as that. Every person that want to pitch, everybody that, yo, that's Reed, salute. That shit keeps me alive. Right. So, it's definitely an honor, you know. But you got to come see me. You know what I mean? So, it is what it is, man.
Back in the early 2000s, before Instagram and social media really went crazy, it was like everybody's goal to be signed, to be a part of someone's label and shit like that. Right. How do you feel about the new algorithm that's offered online where you don't need nobody? You can just get on the road with your lady
and get busy.
And go get you some money. How you feel about that?
I actually love it. What a time to be alive, because, you know, I'm glad, you know, it's a lot of things, man, that didn't happen in my career. Like, I'm one of the dudes that's like worldwide known, saluted by all the GOATs, but like no one came to fuck with me. It's like the weirdest thing ever. But neither here or there. I'm kind of glad I didn't get caught up in that label shit. Yeah. You know, in my younger years, you know what I mean? I was able to just grind. You gotta think about it, man. For me to have the recognition that I have with no deal is impeccable. It's really insane when you think about it. Right. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, I don't know, man. You know.
Shout out to you. One of the things that I have to ask you, because you stand in front of me, and I believe I asked Roscoe. Shout out to Roscoe P.
Shout out to Roscoe.
I asked him the same thing.
Shout out to Roscoe.
What is it about wearing the title in Philadelphia that keeps the Philly MCs at each other's through? They be at it. It's always been like that. It seems like Philly MCs feel like if I pop here, if I'm the man here, that's it. Right. We both know we got both coasts. We got New York City, the South got it. Why is it such an inter-Philadelphia thing where Philly MCs be at each other for the title of the guy in the city?
Man, I love that. It's a beautiful, ugly place. We got to get out of that crab in the barrel mentality, man. It just seemed like everybody that get the ball in Philly hog the ball. You know what I'm saying? They don't pass the rock around. You know, like, you got other cities like Atlanta that's lit. You know, they put each other on. You got a star-studded city. You know what I'm saying? It's bringing the city more money, tourism, all types of shit. You know what I'm saying? Philly, we get the rock and we hog the ball. I just, you know, it's an ego thing, man. We gotta learn to leave our egos at the door. You know what I'm saying? We did all that battle rap era, all that. We did all that shit back in the day. It's time to get some money now. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm here for. You know, I'm trying to bring together a couple artists that we haven't seen in a long time as well. I've been working with a lot of different artists that, like the Hollow Mans and, you know, Creed Fortunes and, yeah, like a lot of them Philly legends that I'm bringing back out, man. But like, we gotta just put that ego bullshit to the side, man. We all hot, man. Right. We all hot, man. Like Kiss said it. I remember Kiss said that shit to DJ Cosmic Cat, man. He said, "Yo, why you got all these fucking hot Philly niggas, and you ain't like the DJ Khaled of that shit?"
Yeah.
It's insane, man.
Yo, you know the vibes. Uncle Ralph McDaniels, Video Music Box, Lord Nez in the building.
Yeah, Queens get the money, baby. Shout out to Gully TV, man.
Gully TV.
How you say get your dribble right?
Get your dribble right.
Get your dribble right?
Right?
Ah!
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,